Describe how angles A and B shown below are related. So we see here two parallel lines. Those arrows show us that these two lines are parallel, and that's a big part of how we can describe A and B. If we do not see parallel lines, then we cannot see if there's a correlation between A and B. Now this other line here, this is called a transversal. This transversal line crosses between these two parallel lines. So first thing I want you guys to know is vertical angles. Vertical angles are angles that are across from each other. For example, this angle B right here and this angle right here are vertical, which means that they have the same size. So if B is, for example, this is an obtuse angle, so let's just say B is 100 degrees, then this angle right here is also 100 degrees. No matter what, these two angles are the same. And the same goes for the other angles. Look at these. Now that I showed blue, this angle and this angle are exactly the same. So if this is 100, then that means since this is a straight line and this is 100, that means that this angle has to be 80 because a straight line has to measure 180 degrees. So this angle is also 80. Now, as you can see, if this angle is 80, this angle has to be 100. Why does it have to be 100? Since these are parallel lines, and this line crosses it, this has to be 100 and this has to be 80. Later in geometry, I think there's going to be some more technical terms like alternate interior, but I will not get into that. So this degree is 80 and this degree is 100. So by the same vertical example that I showed up on top, this angle A is a vertical angle to this 100. That means that this angle is 100. And by definition of a line is 180 degrees, so that's 100 degrees here. So this has to be 80 degrees, and this line on top has to also be 80 degrees. So describe how angles A and B shown below are related? Well, angle B is 100 and angle A is 100. Not exactly, this is just a number that I made up, right? But it's just to show an example. So this shows that B and A are congruent, meaning that they are the same shape, the same size, so congruent. How are they related? They're congruent. They have the same angle measurements. Now I could change this to 101 and this could be 79, and I could change it to different ones, and I could actually measure the exact angle, but this is just to show you guys an example. So angle A and angle B are congruent.